think we are ready. Not quite yet. I forgot to... I'm still not used to this, I'm sorry. That ought to do it. Okay. Hello, RS. Hello, Ken. I think I'm a bit more well-suited to, playing in VR now. Maybe. Um, I'm really not sure what I'm doing still. Just because I'm not really used to controlling the camera. I've got chat on my hand again. My goal for today is, I have... I should move this so that I can see the rewards that are queued up. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, guys. Get my butt kicked in XCOM Classic. When you say XCOM Classic, do you mean like a classic game mode, or like the original XCOM games? But in any case, my goal for this session is going to be, I'm in the fishing world. They still have, like... I still have the super rares to get, but I got all the, like, Christmas Advent gifts. This is another grinding for, like, Christmas event stream. But it's also been a while since I've, like, talked. Just, like, talk directly. Had, like, a chatting moment. XCOM Enemy Within Long War. Oh, okay. So, the first modern XCOM game. I kind of like this angle. It's got... It doesn't really show off much of the world, but it has more of a direct line of sight to me, specifically. Hey, howdy, hey. Hello, Druid. Thank you for coming by. If you want, you are free to join me. I will try to adjust the camera to fix itself, but the last time I had friends in on a VRChat stream, they kept photobombing me. I mostly wanted to have people in to have, like, conversation, but they were kind of just standing there. No offense to those that were there. I was happy to have you there. I haven't done any modifications or stuff to the model ever since my last stream. Though I've been wanting to. Oh, right, I forgot to turn back on the waterfall sounds. Eerily silent. Don't like being on other people's streams, not yet anyway, nervous. Understandable, sorry. I still don't really know, like, how, screwed I am if I have, like, other people on during my streams of VRChat, so I'll join for a bit. Okay, alright. Currently I'm in sated mode, and I'm just using my desktop mic, so I don't really plan on being too active. I'm still, like, kind of new to VRChat, so I'm getting my bearings and stuff. It depends on what they say and what their avatars are. Yeah, please don't join me with a lewd avatar. I know that's kind of the point of why I got started on VRC in the first place, but Technically speaking, this is fine, nothing's showing. Twitch might get mad at me at some point just because I'm large-chested, but whatever. If I have to take a vacation, I'll take one. I'll probably get up and move a couple times during the stream so that there's like a change in locale. But I'm mostly just here to fish and talk. I'm trying to round up the super rares for the Christmas event. Without very much luck so far, I might add. I think I prefer gloves right now. So my New Year's resolution is that I want to stream a lot more often. Not having as much luck as I wanted to at first. I figured since I 100%ed the rest of the event, it would increase the super rare chance dramatically, but I was having a lot more luck getting super rares during the Halloween event. Weird enough that I even care about fishing. If enough people do it, you just kind of wanna do it. Also, I went to Hobby Lobby today with Rafe. We kind of just went shopping around. They closed, like, immediately. So I had to panic buy a bunch of stuff, but I got some nice wall decor. Fishing can be fun sometimes. I suppose it can. Feels almost like I'm gambling sometimes. It's just that I'm gambling with my time. Hold on. Let me get that ugly bucket out of screen. Out of screen. Or maybe I can't. I don't know. Looks like I'm about to have company. Still no luck so far. Trying to find the best camera angle for this is a little rough. I'm not really used to this. I guess I can keep the bucket on screen. It's not like it's causing any problems. I don't really want to get up and move it. I was planning on streaming yesterday, but unfortunately, or rather fortunately, I got invited to a New Year's Eve party at Rafe's. And I haven't really hung out with them very much in general for quite a while, so it's been very nice to catch up again. I can't hear you from over there. VRC has proximity voice chat. There you go. Now I can hear you.
Without doubt.
Hold on.
There we go. How's it going?
Come closer. Get in frame with me.
Hello.
Hello. We're just fishing. Hold on a second. I should set it so that it takes the audio from the camera. It's a little weird to hear, but it's just kind of a little jarring, but like, I'm still getting used to the whole streaming and VRChat thing. As I do this more, I'll have more dexterity operating the menus, so I can get the camera set up faster and operate it with more precision. But mostly what I do in this is I just sort of hang out with friends and go into games and stuff.
Yeah. Luckily, it should be a little easier for me specifically since I'm getting my headset soon. Just got an email about it.
Okay, little problem here is that it is detecting audio from the camera, so I have to actually move the camera up close to you to get the proximity voice chat. That is... But if I don't do that, it's not going to pick you up very well at all. Or it's going to feel weird because you'll be like to the left of me and the camera will be to the right. So,
Yeah.
maybe here would be a good position?
That should be good.
Why, hello, Chris. Hello, Dan. Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year. I wanted to make those cocktail sausages, but I forgot to get some at the grocery store.
Much above you starting to work out as of recently.
I probably should work out too. I've been kind of lacking on my physical health, focusing mostly on the mental over the past year.
Yeah. You've been playing this a lot longer than I have. This is my first time. Yeah. How long have you been playing this for?
The fishing world?
Yeah.
I think I started like 4 months ago, maybe? I mostly just started because people were doing this as part of like the group that I hang out with. But eventually I just started doing it because they had like events and stuff that I could grind for. And I mean, this is a nice thing to do when I'm just not doing anything in particular.
Yeah.
Yee, hello, John. Good to see you. So I usually try and do this as like more of a talk show thing, but since I've been playing VRC so much, I just kind of want to like do more streams of it in general. I could have some from like first person perspective with like the face mirror because that's effectively built-in VTubing. Still no luck on getting any super rares. And the event ends in like 2 more days. New Year's resolution is getting back into shape. Yeah, I've kind of been wanting to get a breast form. I've had my eye on one that's like an S cup, but is like $600 or something, and I want to be able to fit into it without stretching it out too much. So I've kind of just been waiting on that, but also mostly just a factor of I need money. I need a lot of money. Spent all day yesterday right through the ball drop with a migraine in bed. I'm gonna work on the headaches and my other physical ailments this year. Yes, take care of yourself. If anything, this year should be an excuse for everybody to have a very good time. Because the past 2 years have been
Ew.
not great for anybody involved in anything. And
Yeah.
hmm,
Especially me.
Oh, you're on the normal bait.
Yeah, this is my first time here, so...
If you want, you could go over to the machine over there and start doing the, like, Christmas stuff, but there's like 3 days left on the event. 2 days, maybe.
Oh, damn.
I spent so much time grinding the Halloween version of this. Also, I'm assuming when it's picking up audio from the camera, it's still picking up, like... It's not picking up my mic. You're still hearing that directly through OBS, am I correct? Seeing this menu is trippy. A lot of the Hangout VRC folk I watch use it for just silly chatting. I guess so. I mean, it is just kind of a nice space. It's also been, like, featured by the VRC admins before. I don't think the video player is working. A lot of the video players have just been malfunctioning in general lately. Also, I need to remember that my headset mic is not responding. I am talking through the desktop mic, which is in front of me. Although I guess I could use the headset mic in VRChat itself. Hey, Princess. Hello, Suede. Good to see you. Also, I just remembered I forgot to set up my toggles. Hold on. Let me take care of that real quick. It seems to be stuck on completing rewards. Okay. The VR... Moment. Okay, the VR requests should now be enabled. Also, it looks like there's a boost zone spawning. I'm going to have to move. Frickin' invisible car. Let's go. Where did it spawn? Oh, it's right here. Mm. To the invisible boatmobile. What's up?
What do I do with all the cookies? It's all full in my pocket.
Okay, once your cookies are full, you go back to the machine and you deposit them. And then you can exchange the cookies for gifts, which have random rewards. You get fish really fast in this zone. So, favorite Christmas or holiday gift you got this year? Dad surprised me with a K-Cup coffee maker and a supply of good decaf pods. Well, I hope you are very satisfied with your K-Cup coffee maker. Personally, I would love to have a busty barista in my house, but I don't think I would be able to feed her. did not see that pun when I wrote that. Of course you didn't. I'm a little stinker, you understand? Bravo, sis. Believe me, if I could give you some of my fish, I absolutely would.
Yeah.
Also, again, I need to train myself out of the habit of hearing a voice to the side of me and then turning my head to answer it, even though my mic is in front of me. Just hoping the mic on the Steam frame is decent.
Yeah.
So in terms of other VR-related stuff, I've been convinced to play a lot of Slash Co. It is not normally my type of game, but I am kind of just forcing myself to like it, maybe through Stockholm Syndrome. The problem I have with it is that you die early, and then you're just stuck in the waiting room for like 20 minutes. And it's very, very easy to die in that game. Maybe too easy. Since so much of the stuff in that game is just like, if you encounter it, you're basically just screwed. My main issue with it, actually, is that a lot of the fun from it comes from making a build with the different skills that you have, so you can, like, specialize in a certain way of avoiding everything, but when you just start off, you have no skill points, and there's nothing you can do. Additionally, you lose your credits if you die, so you sort of run into a Sisyphean effort of buying stuff to help you survive, and then dying, so that you can't even get money that you earned off doing that. And I don't think you get the XP from it either, if you die. So, grinding is just a super, super slow effort in that game. Oh, that's a rare. I wanted a super rare. It's like a case of just like, I know I'm like not good at the game, but some of the slashers in that are just like almost impossible for me to deal with. I have genuinely no idea what to do. Never thought about fishing in VR. It actually works out pretty well. Although I think I'm mostly just here out of, like, sunken cost fallacy, just because I've put so much time already into grinding for the various rods and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I have all the stuff from the Halloween event. Someday I'm gonna get one of those for real. So again, New Year's resolution for me is to stream a lot more often. And to do that, I need to get out of this headspace I have of, I need to stream at a specific time, which is like right about now. So, oops, I kind of just held on to that because I get into a position of the day where I'm not doing anything. And I think, this would be the perfect time to stream. Oh no, but it's arbitrarily too early for that. So I wait. And then by the time I'm ready to stream, something comes up and I have to cancel. This is why I don't have a schedule, because I'm too aloof for that. But I need to try and stream, like, earlier in the day. I know that, like, not a lot of people are around then, so it might be iffy. But it's better earlier than nothing, am I right?
Yeah. You know, it feels a bit kind of like the web fishing a little bit, but in VR.
I haven't played web fishing. I know that game is kind of a tragedy. Tragedy, not a travesty. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, at least there's a fan or spiritual successor in the form of rift fishing, but yeah. It's a shame what happened.
That is totally fucked.
Yeah.
One of the artists I was following, like, designed an MMO at one point. I said it felt really cozy, and he said he was going for that, like, early 2000s internet chat room vibe. But I don't remember if it ever went anywhere.
Oh. What's it called?
I don't think it was ever given a name.
Oh.
Also, this was like over a year ago, maybe two, so I don't even know if it's still up.
Hmm. Yeah.
But it is kind of interesting that people can just host their own MMOs. But I was
Yeah.
talking with this and someone in this very world a couple hours ago, but MMOs as a genre are completely cursed for me. I'm so bored
Well,
of
except
gaming that I'm
for
reading. Reading is good. Read some of my stories.
the only MMO you ever play is Spiral Knights, and that's okay with you.
Yes, because that game is also cursed because it kind of hasn't gotten any major content updates in several years, but that curse might be breaking because it's been getting a lot of love lately. Like, again, it got a PvP level editor of all things, which is the most significant
Oh,
content drop it's gotten for like 6 years.
I didn't know about that. Nice.
Sadly, I think it's like applied to be a part of the level editor or something, but I don't really I don't really play that game's PvP. It's one of those instances where like they meted all of the fun out of it. It's one of those instances where they just solved it so that everybody is running the same exact weapons. And if you don't have the exact counter to that, which is also the same exact weapons, then you're not going to stand any chance. It's like everybody runs the rapiers because they deal like very fast attacks and do piercing damage. And because of that, everyone also wears only the armor that has high piercing damage and high sword damage increases.
Goodness.
So, because the game is just solved, nobody plays it. And this is just always what happens when people choose to be slaves to the meta. There has to be a high trust element of maybe let's not do this because it'll ruin the game. I'm reading the Percy Jackson series. I never really got into that. The main book series
I've
well,
I've read a little bit of it.
I know
Not
they
too
had
much though.
movies. I didn't watch the movies. I think I was interested in them,
I've
but my
seen
parents never took me.
I've seen clips of it. I've seen the movie, kind of. Not all of it though. Actually, my grandma just gave me a book of the Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson. Uh, book. Yeah.
Oh, my bobber ended up on the bottom of the lake. Oh, it's because I caught something?
You
Did
caught
I forget to
something.
deposit that? Well, it makes no difference. I didn't really keep up that much on book series when I was a kid. It was mostly like there was one I never finished. It was a drama. It was a dramatic like sort of Jason Bourne-ish novel called Conspiracy 365, where the gimmick is they would write a new book every month. But I never finished it. I think the gist is this dude got framed for killing his grandpa or something, and he had to run from the cops. That's pretty much all I remember. Animorphs! Animorphs, that's the other one I read a lot. I wonder if it had any adverse effect on me growing up. When it comes to Animorphs, people only really talk about, like, the cover art. And that is far from the most batshit insane part of the series. What movie? There was never Percy Jackson movies. Okay, alright, I understand.
I think you have a different series then.
I... He's being sarcastic. I probably should have taken a drink while I was here. I'm feeling a little dry right now. I still haven't gotten any super rares. I've been at this for like half an hour now.
Using my psychic powers to fish. All this fishing rod.
Oh, I completely neglected that I had dailies to do. That one took a while to reel up, so I thought it was going to be a super, but no, not at all. Well, it looks like out of all of them, I'm missing a rare stocking, so maybe if I get that, it'll boost my chances as well. The thing is, I think I have the stocking locked off right now. But yeah, Animorphs, in addition to the weird box art of the kids transforming into animals, it also had these weird blue centaur aliens as the good guys, and these, like, mind sucker white slugs as the bad guys that would, like, crawl in through the ear and like, possess people through their brains. It was like actual alien warfare going on. And for a long time, I wanted to run a campaign for tabletop that was sort of like loosely based on it, but that kind of fell apart. I haven't really DM'd anything in a very long time. It would be sort of the same story where, like, an alien entrusts, like, a bunch of high school graduates with, like, some form of shape-shifting power. But it would probably be more of, like, a magical girl focus. But the idea was to have, like, superheroes that have, like, henshin forms or something.
Yeah, I haven't been able to, like, I never ran an MSI campaign before, or even played one. I wonder how Suede's doing it. It's been a while since, well, there was any updates on that.
I don't know. I think I added that roll back to you and you lost it.
Thank you.
I forget if it was last year or the year before, but we finally got all the info for the RPG move to the MSFI wiki. And by we, I mean me.
Oh.
I did it. I did it all.
Yeah, you done all the coding by yourself?
There's no coding. It's just HTML.
Yeah. Well, I gotta do something similar with all my XCOM mods, which Oh dear. You should see the list I got.
Hold on a second.
In fact,
I think because I'm in VR, I might be able to display the page myself. I mean, there's a lot of pages I added to it. That ought to do. The favorite thing I added was the races page, which, let me hide the avatar real quick. I put in so much work into this.
dang.
And the races page is what got the most changes from the original, because I reformatted the whole thing so that they're all like arranged in a grid and have all the textures and stuff below them. Don't pay any mind to the status bar at the top. That's not important. I don't think I put as much work into the facets page, but it's still like somewhat decent. They're sort of arranged in plain text the same as they were before, but the main interest here is the races page. I put so much work into this. The illustrations on the side that are for like the main races were like specifically made for the player's guide, but I was able to extract those and upload them to the site with permission. In any case, I don't know how rare these things are. I know I got one last night before I got the boost from having the tasks completed.
Maybe it's a boost only thing.
No, it couldn't be.
Well, it's gonna be a lot harder to get it, regardless.
If you played this last night, they were doing countdown timers with fireworks. And if you stood around long enough, you got a firework decoration for the rod. But the thing is, every time the fireworks started, I tried to take a picture with myself against them, and then they would stop as soon as I pulled out the camera. So I was in there for like 2 extra hours waiting for fireworks again.
Oh,
The second hour, I forgot that it was even happening, so by the time I registered there were fireworks, I get to a good spot and I pull out the camera, and then they're done again. The third time I saw it coming.
jeez.
Hey, Sedra. Hello, Parallax. So I don't know if it'll help at all, but I'm going to go and unlock that stocking so that I can try and get an extra. I don't know if it'll help me.
I'll go and just do save.
That's weird. One of the ones I don't have is banished. I'll take that off for a second. Maybe I can sit in a tree. I mean, I'd like to sit in a tree, but I don't feel like that's maybe all that appropriate right now. Goodness me, excuse me. I am not having a great time throat-wise. Probably should have had some more water before I streamed, but I figured I wanted to do at least something. I will be streaming Oblivion again sometime soon, but I also want to add some more games into my rotation. Get some more stuff that I've never played before and shake things up that way. Oh! Well, that's happening again. I was sort of hoping to get an angle where the fish is in view, but that might not be happening. Unless I reposition the camera again. I might be able to get into the boost zone without moving.
Probably.
It might take a more precise throw from here, though. Well, that was lowest rarity, so it probably isn't very helpful in that regard. I missed.
Push.
And now it's under one of the lily pads. Okay, I'm moving closer. I did not mean to do that. I was not expecting this to be so tedious. I thought something would happen by now.
Yeah, give it a moment, Sedra.
I know it'll happen eventually. I only have a couple more days to do this, and I've not made very much progress at all. It's just junk. It's all junk. But I mustn't let it get me stressed out, because that's not what fishing is about. No, fishing is about grinding for skins. Just like every other triple game that's out there. Triple A game. Oh my god, I can't talk. Some more snow globe. What am I to do? Ah.
Oh, you caught something.
That was just a rare, not a super rare.
I just hear the chair get on the system. Something like that.
Get some. Wait, what's up? You need some. You get something off your chest?
No, just want to relax if you get that one.
Understandable. I want to play more Warhammer, but I've been busy lately.
I've been kind of feeling the burn on Warhammer.
And you were worried about me feeling burn on it.
Yeah.
You were just like, I'll get the game, but you're not gonna drop the game in like a couple weeks, are you? I said, no, of course not.
I know, I know.
I might have to schedule another game alongside this, but I also do need to make dinner at some point, so I'm not sure how long I'll be live for, but I figure if I can't do longer streams, I may as well do streams more often. So
Yeah.
I'll try to fit one in as often as I can. Possibly earlier in the day as well, but I know tomorrow I'm going to be busy. I might be busy the day after that. I don't know. God, life is so complicated. I just want to fish for God's sake.
Just want to grill, for God's sake.
Women want me. Fish fear me. I am the bane of all creatures subaqueous. No soul dare make a noise as I walk the earth. I am alone, I am empty, and yet I fish. How goes your first of 2026? It's okay. I went to Hobby Lobby and they closed like 10 minutes after I got there, so I didn't get a chance to look around.
All I did was went shopping for shorts so I could go to the gym.
I really need to go to the gym myself. I already mentioned this, but I feel it bears repeating.
Yeah, the reason I'm going is because my sister invited me since the gym, or where the gym is next to where I usually park to go to work, so...
I mean, that's convenient. The game store I usually go to for my D&D is moving to be like right next to a gym as well. So I could do gym day on D&D day, but the thing about the gym is that you have to be really consistent with it, and I'm really not consistent about exercise.
Oh yeah, me either. At least with this, might help.
Completed last year's resolution. That's very good. Most people drop their resolutions. I don't want to. I want to stream more. That's all I want to do. I mean, I have
Yeah,
other
actually,
plans
I
for the
just
new
did
year,
that
like
resolution.
stuff that I want to get done over the course of the year, but I wouldn't really call that a resolution as much as I would a goal. Resolutions are like lifestyle changes. I don't know. I'm a little hedonistic myself, so I don't like to make huge commitments. But there are things that I've been neglecting that I should probably be doing more often. If I get fed up of this world at some point, I can always just hop over to like another world I like that I just like to walk around and explore because it's humongous. Hmm. Okay, but what was your last year resolution, Parallax? And if you're gonna mention it, you may as well share.
Well, I never actually had a New Year's resolution, but 2025.
Well, you don't have to have one, but I feel like getting invested in holidays makes them more special. And if that's
Yeah,
just
as
what
of
tradition
recently,
is, sometimes it just helps make it feel like it's not just another day.
yeah. As of recently, these past holidays just been making me feel unlucky. Like it feels like every holiday something unlucky or something bad just happens to me. That was 2025 for me.
I am now more based and red-pilled than I was in 2024. What the hell?
What does that mean? I want to say this year could be a lot. Well, I want this year to be a lot better, but I don't want to jinx it. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to have a very stressful day tomorrow. I don't think there's very much I can do about that. The thing about the last event they did is that you could directly upgrade your chance to get super rares, and so I got them a lot more often. Now, I've been live for almost an hour and I still haven't gotten any. I feel like I will know it when I see it because it's going to be like, it'll take a lot longer to reel in. But I'm just waiting for the most part. I figured I'd have more to talk about, but my throat kind of just hurts.
You want to grab a drink for a moment?
That would be a very good idea, except I just kind of don't want to leave the stream right now. Oh, this might be one. It's taking a while. Yo!
That's a big one.
Legendary pine cone! Let's go!
Perfect for the Legion tree.
Alright, I'm gonna go kick that out of my thing so I don't keep reeling it in. I no longer want pine cones. Okay, so here's the deal. I am very desperate for water right now, so I'm going to take a break and get a drink. I will run an ad. I'll be back. I'll pause the recording, and we're just gonna have a good time. So I'll see you in a moment. And I am back.
Hello.
However, I am still getting used to everything that's going on. The Gardevoir is pretty. Someone thinks you're pretty, Ken.
Aw, thanks.
Oh, hold on, there it is. Okay, now I can hear stuff.
sent you a little picture of the list I was doing, and I'll be honest, I don't think I'm going to get this done until next Christmas or two.
Get what done?
Sent you a list in your DMs of all the mod
A
files and
list?
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's your big wall of post-it notes.
Yeah.
This is a dedication to modding that I wish I still had. I used to really like modding, but unfortunately, the ruling elite do not like modding very much because it lets people get stuff in their games for free.
I don't know, I'm just feeling a little discouraged as of recently. I mean,
That
I
is a
did
lot to
finally
do,
get
though.
finish. Yeah, I really need an extra hand. I mean, Hell is helping me a little bit, but it's like not enough.
Do feel a lot better after getting that water, though. So, yeah, that was a good call. Taking breaks is important.
Well, hello there, Garware. Okay, I'm not going to.
What was that, a barracuda or something? Wait a second. Why does it say spout stream now? Hold on a second. Ah, God, I still cannot get used to this. Wait a second. It's on the bottom of the world again. Is there something on the hook? Yes? I didn't even get the notification.
Something I've been wanting to do, but probably won't ever get around to doing it, is like make a game.
Yeah, that's kind of a complicated subject.
Yeah, I got a crap ton of ideas, and even recently, like Plants vs Zombies fan game.
I haven't really felt like doing game dev in a very long time myself.
Yeah.
How long that one took to reel in, I thought for sure it was going to be at least a rare. There a pair of nice legs on you, Sedra. I... Don't make me. Bonk. Sadly, I can't have them move, like, in unison with the dress. At least 2 of my outfits are designed mostly to be worn while standing. But it doesn't really matter all that much, and I guess I can just change outfits now. Especially since nobody has redeemed the thing for making me swap outfits, so, I can keep things, like, unique. I can keep changing. Sure, why not? The ball gown is going to look very awkward while I'm sitting. I might have to stand up if someone wants me to wear that.
Yeah. I've been streaming what I want to do is, like you, I want to stream a little more in this, well, in the server, at the very least. I'm too much of a starter to, like, uh, do an actual stream on Twitch.
My problem is that whenever I want to stream, I keep treating it as if it's, like, a really big thing.
Hey.
When it's really not. It should just be, like, a casual thing that I do as, like, part of my day-to-day. I should just be treating streaming as, like, just, you know, having the camera on while I do things, rather than having it be, like, a show that I have to prepare myself for. Because that's one of the things that's holding me back from streaming more often. I like the dress from last time. Looks nice. Are you talking... Like, last time I did a VRChat stream, or the last dress I was wearing? Because the ball gown is nice. Yes.
Yeah. I like ball gown.
I really, really need to finish Oblivion, though. It has been too long. But I don't want to rush through the game, because I want to enjoy myself with it. It's just sort of a weird situation, because, like, I don't know, like, maybe I should get mods? I don't know. I want to enjoy myself with the game, but I feel like I've been taking too long getting through it. A lot of the times I'm playing, I'm not thinking, well, like, I could probably have a better time with Skyrim if I streamed that, because, like, Oblivion has better base gameplay, but I've modded Skyrim so extensively that it's practically a new game entirely. When you add a new hobby into your life, it feels big because it's not part of your daily life. True that, yeah. There's also the fact that streaming requires a bit of setup for me, and I might not always be able to do that, or... Well, that's not true. I can always do it.
Yeah.
Also, I thought I heard a knock.
Sure it wasn't John?
I don't know. Oh no, it's just at the front door. Excited for tomorrow. What happens tomorrow? Nice. What happens tomorrow? I think the winter events in Spiral Knights ends tomorrow. You get to go to town tomorrow. Okay, that's nice.
Oh, no.
I live in a big enough city that I haven't really had to leave town very much for the past several years. I'm like, that's the case with a lot of people, but when I was younger, I always had to leave town just to get groceries since I lived in, like, a place that had, like, less than 2,000 people in it. Somewhere around 2,000. I grew up in a very small town. I still kind of miss it, but I'm with friends now, and that's what really matters.
up in a small town as well. And I still live in it, actually. But at the same time, I'm like nearby next to a big city, so next to Seattle and whatnot.
Down Seattle. Ignore that. That was nothing. I guess fishing is nice for a, like, chill stream, but I'm not really used to this sort of thing. I feel a little awkward not having anything to say or do or, like, interact with other than just reeling stuff in. It would be more exciting if I got more of the rares.
I think it'd be more exciting if we got more people here.
That is also an option. I have several friends that I play VR with recently, and, I mean, they're free to join me if they want, but, again, not all of them are really comfortable appearing on camera.
I also have a few friends who do
Also, hello, Helicon.
the VR, the Sun King Stormier one.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I also have a few friends. I also have a few friends who also do VR chat, like Slimiku and Stormy.
Ah. When I say I have friends I do this with, I mean I have, like, a small friend group that, like, meets regularly. But I have a lot of friends that also play VRChat that I just haven't really met up with in general. Like, I know Ren plays it, but I rarely ever see Ren. I've seen her, like, 2 or 3 times in total. I plan on getting the the Steam frames because I want to play VR with friends. I'm probably going to get a Steam frame myself. It seems good enough. And, like, I mean, I am imagining it's going to be less than $1,000. And hey, I happen to have $1,000 right now, which is the most money I've held on to in quite a long time.
You should probably save up more if the RAM shortages is true.
Well, I've still got good RAM in my computer.
Yeah, that's true.
It's obvious collusion, by the way. Because the normal response would be, like, one person says, hey, we're going to be more than doubling our GPU prices, and the other main GPU manufacturer is just going to be like, oh, hey, we're not going to do that. And we'll get all of the business. But no, AMD and Nvidia at the same time are both like, oh yeah, we're going to be raising the prices on everything. Every month. We're going to keep raising the prices. And it's like, what do? Do you just be like, go make your own infrastructure? You can't really do that. It's just a really depressing scenario. There's not that much you can do to make things better. I like how the frame's its own PC so I can play with it outside. I'm getting the Steam machine and the frames. That's gonna cost you a pretty penny. Also, we call the Steam machine the Gabe Cube in this house.
Gabe Cube.
To stop the Gaben, hold control and press the Gaben.
Gaben.
Have you seen the remix where, like, someone asks him if he's going to be releasing Counter-Strike 2? And he's just like, ah, ah.
No, I have not.
Oh, that's a classic. When I get the Steam Machine, I hope I can use the deck as a Bluetooth controller for it. Oh! I didn't even consider that. That might require some techno-wizardry. I've been playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest on my deck. Which, you know, it's not really a good game, but it's a nostalgic game. I mean, it's not like there's anything wrong with the game, it's just so easy, it's just kind of like, it doesn't really, like, physically or mentally challenge you, and the story is not complicated at all, so it's not like you can enjoy the story either. It was just intentionally designed to be piss easy because Square had this thought that Americans were too stupid to enjoy RPGs back in the day. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to use the deck as a Bluetooth controller. I guess not. Back when I was playing Titanfall 2 a lot, I wanted to use my flight stick for the Titan controls, but I never got it to work. The Steam input would just not recognize the controller.
Yeah, I tried to set up my Steam controller as a controller for Sakura of Rice and Ruin. Yeah, that one.
It might work. You just have to
I
do
tried
some
to,
techno-wizardry, I suppose.
yeah.
So I don't have anything to talk about. I guess I could go into some tangent about my, like, streaming setup. Oh my god! Oh my god, Chris asked earlier what my favorite, like, Christmas present was, and I neglected to answer because I got distracted. I feel like the default response for that would be the new microphone that I got. But that was an early gift, and it was kind of like cashed in an emergency, because basically the mic that I was using was on loan from Joey, and he wanted it back. So I kind of just had to scramble to get a replacement really soon, because while I had backup microphones, they were not nearly as high quality. My mom's birthday is soon, and I'm gonna get her a nice gift. I don't think I've gotten a gift from my parents in a very long time. Then again, I don't really live very close to them either. And, I have Althea as a mother now. And might I add, you can too. I'm gonna get her a blackhead remover. She might like that. That's disgusting. I'm sure she would. So my main problem when I stream is that whenever I use a keyboard, I have a smaller half keyboard that I pull out from behind my monitor and use whenever I stream, because I have a Razer keyboard, and while it's very cool, it's also picked up on my mic because it's so clicky. I just think, wait, isn't this thing marketed towards people who have a tendency to stream? It's like deafening clicks, like... Oh, hold on. If I were to try typing right now, that comes right through. And I can hear the smaller keyboard sometimes when I'm playing, so I can only imagine how bad it must be when I would, like, use the mechanical keyboard. Is there, like, a good solution to this? Oh? I thought I saw someone else here. There's voice isolation software now. I'm already running some audio software. I don't know how much I want to, like, put into that.
Just put mute on top of a mute and a mute.
According to the menu, there's no one else here but you and me. Nobody here but us
Oh no.
trees. Also, this headset that I'm using is still, like, kind of, like, low fidelity, so I look at the chat and I saw... I look at the chat for a second, I think it says voice lactation.
Oh.
Also, I think I know I said a couple VRChat streams ago that I wanted to, like, lower the price of Bone Wolf again, but I think 1800 is a good spot for it.
Yeah.
You think so too?
It should be alright.
A software called Crisp. Isn't that what Discord uses?
Especially those who save power points.
I don't know how I would set that up. It also might help if I used a better, like, newer version of my software, but I think I tried that and I couldn't get it to work. I also didn't really care for the newer version, since they had simplified the UI a lot. Like, maybe too much. Who's the Gardevoir? That's Kim! Say hi, Kim!
Hello.
He's coming through in the voice, right? Like, you guys in chat can
Very
hear him, yeah?
quietly.
Quietly, yes, I have you at like 150% volume. VRChat is just kind of like this sometimes.
Oh, that explains.
Kim is kind of quiet. I'm sorry, I don't know what I can do about that. I assigned Kim to be the Shy Gal in Armor. You can just change your avatar whenever. Nobody's stopping you. I have some other avatars I have favorited, but why would I use them when I have this?
I still would like Bella or Cherry avatar.
You know, it probably wouldn't be all that difficult to make. It would just be like 3 spheres on top of each other.
Yeah, just simply just building a snowman or snow woman. There you go. Bella.
Did that get stuck on the waterfall?
You want to turn your cookies? I think your bucket's full.
My bucket's full?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, my bucket's been full for a while, but I've got 100% of the gift reward, so there's no reason for me to deposit.
Oh.
Caught any super rares yet? I got one. It was a pine cone.
Perfect for a legion.
I suppose.
You're going to have them as a little snack.
But yes, I mentioned Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. It's an RPG designed for people who've never played RPGs before, so if you've never done that and you kind of need a tutorial for how to play it, it's there. It exists. I just play it because I'm nostalgic for it and it's charming. It also has a really good soundtrack. Main problem, I guess, is just that the story is just not all that engaging at all. There's not really any twists, it's just standard Chosen One stuff. The main villain of it does not even come into play until, like, the very end.
Been recently playing a bit more of Deep Rock.
Oh yeah, Season 6 of Deep Rock is coming soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might check it out again, I don't know.
Yeah, I've been recently playing it. This time with some friends that just got DRG, like Mr. Cloysta and Zena Coyote.
So I still haven't really talked to Cloysta. Isn't he like an XCOM YouTuber or something?
Yeah, and Monmaker.
So you mostly know him through that.
Yeah, he's a pretty chill guy.
Okay.
A lot.
I mean, I know you wanted us to play Darktide together. I'm still on board with that. I just didn't really have a good time for it lately.
Yeah.
Yuletide is still in DRG. I don't know. I haven't really done. When was the last time I played Deep Rock? Let me check. Oh, oops. Oh, this might be another super rare. No, it's an uncommon. Why did it take so long to reel in then?
I mean, you're fishing all the way out to the waterfall, so it's gonna take a while to reel it in.
Deep Rock, last played February 28th, 2024.
Goodness!
Yeah, goodness. I have not touched that game in ages.
Well, you wanna change that up?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of playing Warhammer as my main extraction shooter right now.
Hmm. And it's going about and DRG's going to get not only a new biome but a new game mode as well.
That would be nice
So
to see.
yeah, yeah. I think I think the new biome is going to be kind of like a Wild West kind of thing, kind of a desert one or canyon related.
Extraction shooters are effectively the... I don't really know what defines an extraction shooter other than, like, you get deposited in a mission area and then you complete your objective and then you have to go to, like, an escape zone.
Yeah.
It's kind of an arbitrary distinction for the most part. I'd be down to stream Darktide again sometime. Loot is the
Yeah.
main goal. I don't think that's what defines an extraction shooter.
So from
It's more just
so
games with
from
loot and
talking.
losing stuff if you don't extract. Okay.
Yeah. So from talking from the course, so he wants to stream first before he does anything else. So it's probably gonna be a bit.
Tried Darktide on my deck, refunded it. Yeah, it's... Steam Deck is a little too, new for that sort of... It's not quite powerful enough for that sort of thing. I have an RTX 3060 as my graphics card, and that is the bare minimum to run it. So, yeah, I love PC gaming. You buy, like, you spend like $300 on one piece of hardware, and it's already obsolete.
And you have the ability to mod it easily, so...
I think it's just because devs aren't optimizing their games at all. There is no reason. There is no reason that a game should require an RTX 3060 as a minimum. This is just quality obsession and refusal to optimize. And we know that it's an optimization problem because Helldivers recently dropped their install size by like 80%.
All the way down to 20 gigabytes. Dang.
Yeah, it was like originally like 130 gigs. Something ridiculous like that.
And now they're optimizing it down to 20 gigabytes. God damn.
Western game dev has been here. How can you tell? 130 gigabyte. I guess just in general I need to use my Steam Deck more because I got it and I used it a lot, and then I got a new gaming PC, and then I just sort of let the deck sit on the charger for a couple months. So I'm kind of just trying to chill more in bed while using it. Just like bring it over to friends' places more often.
I've only been using it to go wherever I go on vacations, and even then I barely use it.
A lot of my friends have been playing Dark Souls 2 recently. Maybe I should get in on that. But I did promise that I would stream Elden Ring. That's another thing I've been wanting to talk about is like my plans for streaming more games over the coming months. So I'd like to play Rudra no Hiho on stream, which is also known as Treasure of the Rudras, and that is the last RPG that Square ever put out for the Super Nintendo. It never got released in the States, but that's not going to stop me. I also want to play Sleeping Dogs, and probably Omori at some point.
I'm not sure if I'll ever get around to playing Omori. Horror is just not my thing at all.
Most horror games, and I feel like this applies to Slashco since I mentioned that, but most horror games to me just feel like really, really bad stealth games.
I just hate hate jump scares. That's a big boy.
Horror games to me most of the time just feel like you're playing like a regular old stealth game, but you just don't have any of the tools that you would need to make a stealth game fun. It feels like you're trying to play a stealth game without using anything that you have, so you kind of just get spotted by enemies and that's it. You just sort of like walk into a corner and die there. Because most of them just follow the same format of like, sneak around the monster and don't get seen, and if it does see you, then you run away and you hide in a closet for a while.
And then you get jump scared.
Yeah, and then it's a jump scare. Where the real horror that gets to me is cosmic stuff. Stuff that makes you feel existential dread of your life. So, Soma. Subnautica, I guess you could consider a horror game just because, like, I don't know. It's not all that scary, but...
Then you hear a Leviathan in the distance.
Yeah, that's the scary part of it, but that doesn't make it a horror game. It just makes it a game with a horror moment. I would really like to play Deus Ex sometime. I feel like maybe I should stream it, since that's a classic, but... I also promised I would stream Elden Ring, and I still haven't done that, just because I haven't thought of a build to do, and I really gotta get on that.
Yeah, I saw a few clips of it by Seth Orvin, who played Deus Ex. I actually do own Deus Ex, and there's also a mod that goes with it. Kind of a complete revamp of it. I can send you
I
a
know it
link
got a
of it. Thank
remaster
you.
recently. I heard it was not very good.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna send you a link to it.
You know what? I need to take a picture of myself with a fish. May as well be this one. Hey, why isn't it? There we go.
Well, that was it already took it.
The big fishy. Indeed it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just sent you a link to Deus Ex Revision.
It's a community-made overhaul. It's also on Steam. In terms of
And
modding,
Steam
I've
Deck.
actually been wanting to play about a lot of Portal mods on Steam, on stream. Back before I debuted, I did a stream of both Portal Stories Mel and Aperture Tag. Those were fantastic. I've also tried playing Portal Reloaded a couple times, and that game hurts my brain. So I think sometime soon I'll probably stream Portal Revolution and maybe also Rexora. I really enjoyed streaming Superliminal. I might play that more off stream, just to like do the challenge mode
Yeah.
and such. What's wrong
Yeah,
with
get
Portal
more
Reloaded?
collectibles.
It is Portal with 3 portals and time travel. It's very complicated. It hurts my brain to think about solving some of the puzzles in that.
Hmm.
There's also Thinking with Time Machine, which I never finished. I have heard that Portal Reloaded or Portal Revolution is effectively Portal 3. I don't know about that. I'm very interested in trying it. But I want to stream Sleeping Dogs. I want to pick another RPG to stream. I want to play more Oblivion. I want to do this all more than once a week. Because, God, that is such a big problem for me. 3 portals in time travel. How in the fuck? Technically, it's 5 portals because your portals don't matter in the future if you place them in the past. Rather, that is to say, God, just explaining this is kind of confusing. I don't have a whole lot of time today, so I think I'm going to get like one more super rare and then call it there. So I've been live for like an hour and a half. I've only gotten one super rare. Mostly just I need to worry about making dinner. Because I have a busy day tomorrow. I'll probably play something else after that, but I don't know if I'll stream it. I just wanted to have some video go up just so that you guys like knew what I was up to. I wanted to do this yesterday, but again, New Year's party. Just photosynthesize, I guess. I mean, it's kind of nighttime out, so it'd be a bit difficult for that.
Okay. What I say?
Hmm?
Got back.
Yeah. In terms of other VR stuff, I'm working on. I'm still working on finishing VR Half-Life 2. I'm at the Citadel. It's just that I went through that really, really, really long elevator shaft, and then I died halfway through it, and then I had to do the whole thing over again. And I don't know. It's I only really play it a couple times, a month, which I should probably try to do more often. That's also more reason that I don't really want to splurge too much on a humongous VR headset, because if I were to get the big screen Beyond 2 like I was planning on, then that would be $2,000, because I already don't have the hardware to support it, like controllers and base stations. And the frame seems to just be a budget option for people that are just normally getting into VR. But it's not as much of a budget option as the Quest series is, because
And honestly, sorry. That and would the big screen would take half a year to get to.
ooh,
That's a
I
big
wasn't
plus.
expecting to get this so soon, so I guess I can stay a little bit longer. Let me get that out of the rotation real quick. To the invisible boatmobile! That's 4 out of 15 of the super rares. Or 4 out of 21. I guess I'm gonna be here for a while. Where was I? Oh yeah, the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
have base stations or controllers for it, so those would run me at least an extra 600.
yeah.
Overall, the headset and controllers combined would probably run me over $2,000, and I do not have that kind of money. Even if I save up for it, I cannot justify spending that much on something that I only have a loose interest in. It's I like VR, but do I love VR? I don't know.
I mean, you play VRChat a lot, so.
I do, but VRChat isn't really all that extensive. I like the idea of using my own graphics card for it rather than using whatever built-in tech is in the headset, but that's only really a problem with the MetaQuests from what I've seen. Whenever someone joins in using a Quest, they have to, specifically orient themselves so that they can, or rather, it just has, a lot of things that just refuses to render, so if you're on that platform, you have to just, be on something else. Some worlds are just, Windows only. Or PC, I guess, it's not really specific.
first game I'm probably going to play once I get my big screen is going
Hmm?
to be hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades.
Oh yeah, I might be interested in trying that. I think Blade and Sorcery is the other like big one that uses VR tech.
Yeah.
Although I can't get over like every time I think about that game, there's this one video I remember where someone's rushing at the player. Hold on, reeling in. Where someone is rushing at the player, and the player just sort of like grabs them on the shoulder, takes off their helmet, and is just like. I wish I could find that video.
Yeah, I think I remember there's a maybe a blade and sorcery. I think it's blade and sorcery of the guy getting struck with a bunch of arrows.
You know, Skyrim VR is on sale like right now. I could probably justify getting that.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, a lot of mods are compatible with it, so I might be able to have a fun time that way.
Hmm.
Kind of absurd that they're still charging full price for it. Just for effectively a modified version of a game I already own.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll go for 15 more minutes so I can hit the 2 hour mark, but then I'm just gonna like chill out and maybe, I guess, do some dinner and stuff, and then I might play more games and then go to bed. It's just been a really long day for me. Oh, good timing on that.
Yeah.
And by long, I just mean busy. Oh, hold on, I should take the bucket with me. To the invisible boatmobile. Damn, I got here late. That can't be a first time chat. I thought you've been on the stream before. You're free to hop in, but I'm only gonna be live for like another 10 minutes or so. Also, I saw you earlier in Zombie Survival. I hopped on, but you were AFK. I never know when you're like asleep in VR. I've always been wanting to try that, but the headset is just a little too big for that to be comfortable. But yeah, you can totally hop in. Just as long as you don't go like world engulfing boob size, you're probably fine. Are you gonna fish?
I'm effectively done.
Ah, fair enough. Here's hoping within the next couple minutes I can get a third super rare. That'd be good time, I suppose.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know. I've got like 21 to get, and I've only got like 2 days left to do it. Oh? This could be it. No, it's just a regular rare. That's fair, that's fair. I use the default strap when I sleep, though, because my body takes it off unconsciously. I don't know if this is like a custom strap. I'm still on the Oculus Rift S, and it's got this, like, humongous strap around the back that has, like, the adjustable, like, control for it. It might feel just a tad uncomfortable. Battery packs make it less comfortable. Oh, I see. But this isn't a battery-operated headset. This is wired. It's annoying after a while unless you sleep on your side. Oh, yeah. I used to sleep on my side all the time, and then I just sort of adjusted. I went to, like...
sleep on my side.
I think I read somewhere that sleeping on your back gives you, like, better dreams, and then I just started sleeping on my back and only my back.
You know, if we ever play DRG again, there is a mod that allows us to play with a lot more players than before, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The main thing that bothered me about DRG is that there was no AI companion. It's just that if you were playing solo, you had this, like, overpowered robot that can revive you without needing to go down itself, and could also, like, mine stuff out and, like, fire rockets and stuff. And if you have, like, one player and nothing else, then that's extremely dangerous. I don't know about better dreams, but don't sleep on your back if you're drunk. Why not? I don't know. I don't get drunk very often.
I don't drink it, so...
You don't have to start, but I do imbibe on occasion. I think the last time I did, like, any reasonable drinking was... it was midway through December, and I had some sake at a sushi bar. Sake is pretty interesting. It's kind of strong, too.
Yeah, way strong.
Probably because if you puke, you might choke. Oh, God. You can choke on your vomit? Oh. Okay. I don't drink that heavily. I tend to only get, like, a little tipsy and then stop. Because I don't want to... Well, first off, alcohol is really expensive. I don't know if you noticed. You spend, like, $20 at a bar and you get, like, this little, like, blue thing or something? I don't know. Like, a lot of the, like, venues I've been to that serve alcohol tend to do so in, like, really gimmicky selections. And the only alcohol I tend to buy is just for cooking. I make a very, very nice bourbon glaze.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember my father even used brew beer himself, even after cider.
Sorry, could you step closer? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah. My father used to brew beer and even apple cider a few times.
I like to make beer can chicken. Ooh, nice. Now, I have, personally used a cerveza to cook sausage, and honestly, I might do that again. That's how I make cocktail weenies. But also, cerveza goes really well with kielbasa. I kind of just use the same recipe for both. And like, that's the only reason I ever buy beer, is just to cook with. Because I kind of really don't like the taste of beer.
Yeah.
It just tastes like foamy soda that is less sweet.
stuff can vary a lot.
I do not regret not having very much alcohol in my life because I have had an alcoholic roommate before and they are kind of a nightmare. That one, the one in particular that I had, was so desperate for alcohol once that he drank my cooking wine. That is not meant to be drank.
Yeah. It's still pretty impressive that you managed to like model this all by yourself.
Oh yeah, I know. It was actually like, well, I wouldn't say it was easy because it took me a month to make the model, but there's a lot I could like change about it because like, while it's detailed, it's not as detailed as it could be. I just wanted to have something that kind of looks good and not much else. But I'm not really that much of a sucker for detail.
It matches Ali's style a bit.
What's really interesting is that only the base dress I had like an actual turnaround ref for, and the rest was just like freehand. This is very. I shouldn't have to say, but this is very impressive for freehand modeling.
Yeah, I remember trying to take a 3D modeling class back in high school. Around the end of high school, actually. I took it twice, actually. One for different programs. One for Blender, one for 3ds Max, I think it was. Ow. But yeah, I couldn't really get a grip on it too well, unfortunately.
From what I
And also,
understand, like most of the trouble of modeling is just like using the actual software that you've gotten for it. I
yeah,
still think it's
the
absurd
best,
that I learned 3D modeling so fast, but I can't seem to learn how to draw for my life.
yeah, the best I could do is just make Trunk's sword.
Well, I mean, fair enough. I mean, doing models of like weapons is how I first started. It's not that complicated, so it's pretty easy to learn. And
Yeah,
again, I have this.
yeah,
Whoa, hand went crazy there for a second.
yeah.
R&D is just not being kind to me today.
You know, there is a bunch of games I'd like you to try out with me.
You have an
Like,
amazing brain, Sedra. That sounds like something a disguised zombie would say. I still think it's funny that the final fish that you unlock as part of the advent calendar is just a Steam frame box. It's not even out yet. Brains. There is another game that I recently discovered on here called Audience Anarchy, and it's basically just like for the audience, it's Mad Libs, but you can choose to be an actor for it instead, and you just like have to read off people's lines as genuinely as you can. Grains. Wait a second. That sounds like an MSFI joke. Did you read MSFI? That's great. I hope you have. Because I kind of told you to and then dipped before you could even respond. There's a link to it in the stream description if you guys are interested, and you haven't
I
already read it.
actually just recently just downloaded a PvZ game, kinda, called I Rule. You heard of it, Sedra?
You downloaded what kind of game now?
A PvZ-like game, Plants vs. Zombies-like game called I Rule.
Nah, I've not heard of it, sorry.
It's a Binding of Isaac combined with Plants vs. Zombies, essentially.
Odd combination. How does it work?
It's essentially a roguelike Plants vs. Zombies game. That's the best description I could give it. Really.
Let me look into this.
I can send you a link.
I don't think it's on Steam. Or if it is, I didn't look into it.
It's not, it's on itch.
It's on what?
It's on itch.io.
Itch.io, okay.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't really use Itch.io at all.
I mean, I got it downloaded, but I never use it because I always just download it off the site anyways. So. But there you go.
Well, it looks like Suede is live, so I might stop streaming pretty soon.
Gonna raid him.
Yeah, I've been live for like almost 2 hours, minus a couple seconds, and honestly, I think I'm good. I've had like enough to talk about. I just wanted to catch up since I haven't been live for like a week.
You're a lot taller than I thought with this model.
Actually,
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir is not really that, like, tall herself. Also, I'm having a little bit of drift right now.
Especially in anime.
According to this, I am 1.52 meters. I think that's shorter than Sedra is canonically. I like chatting with you, Sedra. Thank you, thank you. Sedra's supposed to be like 5'10" or something. I don't think 1.52 meters is exactly that, but it's somewhere close enough. This feels like a good height for me to walk around in Worlds with. This just feels natural to me. So, thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming to chat with me. You helped have something to bounce off of me.
I try.
Well, it's good enough. So, I'm going to stop the recording, and I'll have a good time. We'll raid Suede. We'll have a good time. We'll enjoy life, and have a happy new year, everybody.